What's going on, everybody? Paul Tech here, and welcome to my full review of the isinwheel S9 Pro, the 2024 upgraded edition. Now I want to go ahead and send a big thank you to isinwheel for sending the scooter out to me so I can review it and I can share my experience with all of you on YouTube as well as the other social media sites. So thank you very much, isinwheel. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go onto isinwheel's website because I want to share with you that there are going to be some great savings available for this scooter, especially with Prime Week right around the corner. As you can see, this scooter normally retails for $499. It's on sale right now for $279. There's also a bundle deal where you can get two S9 Pros for $252 each. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the best affordable electric scooter on the market. Under $300. You can't go wrong with this scooter here. Again, this is the upgraded model from the previous S9 Pro. So you get some really nice upgrades here, some better components from the previous S9 Pro. I'm telling you, for under $300, you cannot go wrong if you go ahead and pick up this scooter here. It's lightweight, it's compact, it has good range, good speed. But let's go ahead and take a look at the design and build here. Coming from previous isinwheel scooters, like the S9 Pro or the S9 Max, this is gonna look like a very familiar design. I think this is a design that just works. I like the all black color with the green accents. You got your reflectors to the right and left hand side, nice rear fender. You got your disc brake, nice kickstand, good ground clearance there. And you also have some very nice welding that is on the scooter here. Take a look at that welding right there. Looks really nice. A nice footboard as well, very grippy. And go ahead and take a look at the cable management. Now, in my opinion, cable management is very important, and I like the way that isinwheel wrapped up this cable here, and as it runs into the stem of the scooter there. So again, I like how the wire is nice and wrapped. It just gives it a more cleaner look. And you also get reflectors to the front and back, right and left hand side, rear fender, front fender as well. And then you also have some really nice welding, as you can see right there. So good welding on board here. You got your folding mechanism right there. And then going up to the top of the stem of the scooter there, you got your brake wire, which runs from the brake into the stem of the scooter there. Really, really clean look. And taking a look at those handlebars there, those grips are really grippy. I like them. Now, they're not mounted to the handlebars there, so there is some movement there when it comes to those grips, but they are really nice and comfortable. As you can see, it's a very clean setup here. With this scooter here, it is the upgraded edition, so you get turn signals to the right and left hand side of the handlebars right there. So the good safety feature, you got your disc brake lever right there, an upgraded bell from the previous S9 Pro. Then you also got your electric brake right there with a nice red grippy texture to it. And to the right hand side, you're gonna have your thumb throttle there, your controls for the turn signals, and then your folding mechanism, the little latch. But thumb throttle is really good, very responsive. The same thing with these turn signals. They're excellent. I'll demonstrate to you how they work in just a moment. Now with this display, just long press on the home button and that will power on the display. It's a very clean looking display, a very familiar design, and as you can see, it's going to give you your miles per hour. It's going to go ahead and let you know what mode that you're in, battery percentage. It's a very clean interface, very easy to use, and very user friendly. Now, as you can see, one tap will turn on and off the light. A double tap is going to switch you into your different modes. Now, you get two modes on this scooter here. The first one gets you up to 9 miles per hour, and the second one is the sport mode, which will get you up to 90 miles per hour. Now, me personally, I would have loved to see a third mode, one in the middle that maybe took you up to about 12, 13 miles per hour. That would have been nice. But you got some good control there when it comes to the power and the thumb throttle. Now moving on to those turn signals, they're very responsive. As soon as you press them, they activate, they start working. I've been using this scooter for the past 2 weeks, haven't had any issues with those turn signals. So these turn signals, when they are activated, you'll be able to see them if you're facing the back of the scooter or if you're facing the front. So you get views from either or. Now when it comes to turning off the turn signals, they'll either self-cancel after a couple seconds, or you can press the turn signal again to turn them off. Now it's daytime, I'm outside, and as you can see, they are visible. Not super bright when it's daytime, but they are visible, and at night they will be very bright. Now you also got your headlight there, which is an upgraded headlight from the previous S9 Pro. So when you turn the handlebars, the light will turn in that direction, which is a nice upgrade. Now moving on, you also get this really nice brake light, which is integrated into the rear fender right there. It's very bright. Now when you activate the brakes, whether it's the electric brake or the disc brake, it will illuminate a brighter red color, and that's a really nice safety feature you have there. And with the S9 Pro, you got a really nice folding mechanism right here. So it's actually like a two-step folding mechanism. You have this little slider to the side right there, which you need to slide up first. Then you can go ahead and pull down the folding mechanism right there, and that will allow you to fold down the stem, and then you can go ahead and attach it to the rear fender. Now with this scooter here, it comes in with a weight of 26 pounds. Now with this scooter coming with a weight of that 26 pounds, it makes it pretty lightweight. I mean, I can carry this scooter around for a good amount of time and I don't get tired. And I've carried it up a flight of stairs with no problem, and it gets very compact. So if you need to put this in the closet underneath the desk, it seems to fit perfectly fine. Again, that's why I call this, you know, like my favorite compact, portable, affordable scooter on the market. So, all right, so let's go ahead and go for a ride now on the isinwheel S9 Pro. Now, I intentionally went on this ride without my gloves on because I wanted to feel how the grips felt in the hand without gloves. And I gotta say, these grips are very comfortable. I don't get hand fatigue when I am riding the scooter. So really excellent grips that you got there. The thumb throttle responsiveness is really nice. Now this scooter is not super torquey, so when you press that thumb throttle, the scooter is not just going to take off on you. The speed is gradual, and you will, you know, build up to that 90 miles per hour if you are in the sport mode. Now with this scooter coming in with that very light weight of 26 pounds, it makes it really easy to maneuver this scooter. You can hit those tight curves, and you can definitely carve out on this scooter here, as you can see in the video. So I really had such a blast just riding along the Sacramento River right here. There's this really nice trail that I'm on, and it's just so much fun. One thing that I realized shortly after starting the review period of this scooter, that this is the type of scooter that does what it says it can do. For instance, isinwheel claims this scooter can hit a top speed of 19 miles per hour. Now we know a lot of scooter manufacturers claim it can reach a top speed of this, but they fall short. Not the case with the S9 Pro here. It can definitely hit the speed of 19 miles per hour. I'm a 200-pound rider, and it got me to 19 miles per hour with no problem. And I'm even going up a little bit of an incline here, and it's maintaining the 19 miles per hour, and the cruise control is working perfect on this scooter. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the footboard here. Again, some really good clearance there from the ground to the footboard. Now my shoe is a size 10, so you can kind of see how it would look on the footboard. So the footboard is of decent size, you know, not super large, but not super small. But, you know, my feet fit comfortable on the footboard of the scooter. This shot right here is a really good example of how those 8.5-inch air-filled pneumatic tires really soak up the bumps and the cracks in the road, you know, providing a very comfortable ride when you are on the isinwheel S9 Pro. So again, that could be an upgrade for some, that you are going to get those air-filled tires compared to the previous S9 Pro where you had those honeycomb solid tires. But again, you know, just going for rides, it's so much fun on this scooter here. Now with the motor here, you are going to get a 350 watt brushless front motor, which peaks at 700 watts. And I gotta say, this is probably the most powerful 350 watt motor that I've tested on a scooter. I mean, you can definitely feel the power there. And again, it gets you up to the top speed. I've used other scooters with a 350 watt motor, and it says it can get you to this top speed, but it definitely falls short when you're riding it. Not the case here. Like I showed you, you can see on the display, I'm able to achieve the 19 miles per hour. So a really good, well-tuned, good quality brushless motor you have here. Now when it comes to range, I was able to get off a full charge 16 miles. So I went 8 miles one way, 8 miles back, and then the battery was completely drained. So not too far from the claimed range that isinwheel has of 19 miles. Again, you might be able to achieve that. It just depends on your riding style. Are you going up a lot of hills or not so many hills? Your weight, so a lot of different factors there, but pretty good range in my opinion. Now when it comes to the front light here, this is definitely an upgrade from the previous S9 Pro because that model had the light mounted to the stem, like it was to the bottom of the scooter, and when you turn the handlebars, the light wouldn't turn in that direction. But here, as you can see, it's fairly bright, the light, and when you turn the handlebars, it turns in that direction. So that is a nice upgrade that you have here on this model. So moving on to charging. So when you are charging the scooter, it will be on a red color, the charging brick right there, and then it plugs in just to the side of the scooter. You get a 36 volt, 7.5 amp hour battery. And with this battery here, it is UL certified. So you got that here. That is something you definitely want to make sure you have on a scooter that you're going to purchase, that UL certification. And as you can see, when the battery is fully charged, the charger will be a solid green color, and charging will take anywhere between 4 to 5 hours to fully charge your scooter here. All right, so there's also an app that you can download, and it's in the user manual. You'll see this QR code, and you scan the QR code and it'll take you to the app to download. And this will work for both Android or Apple devices. You connect via Bluetooth, and you can adjust like your speed level. If you want level 1, 9 miles per hour, level 2, 19 miles per hour, you can set that and it's saved. You also have this lock feature here within the app. So when you lock your scooter in the app, it'll go into this park mode, which the tires are locked up and nobody can just roll off with your scooter. It starts making this beeping sound, and it's just like somebody put the brakes on the scooter, which makes it very, very difficult to roll off with your scooter. Within this app, you can also see your battery percentage, your total miles that you've ridden your scooter. You can toggle on the headlight on or off. You can also toggle on the cruise control on or off. And so there's a lot of good stuff baked within this application here. Seems to work really well. So yeah, if you pick up this scooter, definitely download the app, check it out. It'll just give you more access to features that are available, like you can track your riding record as well. Now, I know I really praised this scooter a lot in this review. I talked a lot about positives about this scooter, but there are two areas which I feel like could have been better. Now, one area is the height of the handlebar, or like the stem height. Now, I'm 5'7", and I feel like my arms are tilted down a little bit when I am riding this scooter. So I would have liked the handlebars to be a little bit higher up, so my arms are more at a shoulder length. Second thing is, I wish there was more area available to mount accessories on this scooter. So if you see to the display to the right and left, there's just that two little gaps, little openings right there. But I wish there was more room to add accessories like a phone mount, water bottle holder as well. Other than that, I think this is a fantastic scooter. I think it's just one of the best scooters you can get under $300. I love how portable, how compact this scooter is when it folds down. I really, really like the air-filled tires here. It just provides a very comfortable ride. The disc brakes are really good in my opinion. They just stop you on a dime, and the electronic brake will work really well also, but the disc brake is what you want to use when you want to stop quickly, and electronic brake is when you want to stop slowly. The front motor works excellent. Like I mentioned, it's one of the best 350 watt motors I've used. You also get a really nice user-friendly display here. You can see it outdoors in direct sunlight as well. There's a lot of positives with this scooter here. Again, if you're a little bit taller than 5'7", you might feel like your arms are a little low when you are riding this scooter. But yeah, if you're looking for a very affordable scooter, which definitely checks a lot of the boxes of what you would want on an electric scooter, this is definitely a great option. I mean, there's so much going on with this scooter, and again, that low price point, I just think you can't go wrong with this scooter here for this being under $300. I mean, there's other scooters that are a lot more expensive than this that don't perform as well and don't have as many features. Again, UL certification is number one thing, and then you got the ride comfort, you got the top speed, you got good range, and you got excellent customer support with isinwheel. So if this is a scooter that you're looking for, and this is a scooter you're interested in, I'll drop a link in the description below of this video. And again, Prime Week is coming up, so there's going to be some excellent savings there. And if possible, I might be able to get an additional discount code. And if I am able to get that additional discount code, I'll include that in the description below of this video. So definitely check that out. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video does help you out in your decision if this is the scooter for you. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. isinwheel, thank you for sending over the scooter so I can test out and share my review with everybody. All right, everybody, this is Paul Tech, and I will talk to you on the next one.